Hi guys, it's Valerie here at MaxFit. Today we are going to be doing exercises for our glutes, working on that booty. You are going to need a band, and we're going to have this on pretty much the entire time. So go ahead and let's put that on right now. You want the band to come right above your knees. We're going to drop it low, and we're going to begin with some sidewalk. So going to the left, and then over to the right. Keeping our booty nice and low. The band is going to help really activate those glutes, take some of the focus off of the quads. Your weight is back into your heels. You should be able to look down and see all 10 toes as you walk. Sink it low, and then we're going to hold right here, sink it low, and then go out, pull it out to the side. Squeezing those glutes, warming them up. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to keep it low and go right back into those sidewalks. My weight's in the heels. My core is nice and tight. Keep it low. You got this. Strong glutes. Last time, each side, keep it low. And we're going to stay in the middle, sink it down nice and low, and bring the knees out. Out, push out. Squeeze that core. You should feel your glutes really firing up right now. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. If at any point in time this is too much to have the band on, you can go ahead and take it off. I'm going to keep mine on the entire time. We're going to move into one leg Russian deadlifts. So we're going to ground into our left foot, kick that right foot back. My back stays nice and straight, and then coming forward, and then back again. Notice how my back is nice and straight. I'm using that left glute to stabilize my body and pull me back upright. This is going to help that area right underneath those glutes, right underneath those cheeks. It's going to help lift everything back up. Really squeeze that left cheek as you come up. Nice job. Last one. Nice work. We're going to come into lunges with a knee. So let's have the left leg go first. Right leg is going to go back. We're going to come down into a lunge and then bring the knee up. Lunge it down, bring the knee up. You got this. Notice how my front knee doesn't go past my front toe. Again, we're using our balance, so we're firing up that left glute to help stabilize our body. You got this. Nice and slow and controlled. Making sure you come all the way up for that knee at the end. You got this. Last 2. And 1. Nice work. Now we're going to ground to that right leg, burn that leg out. Here we go. Back is nice and straight. I'm hinging forward and coming back up. I'm only going as far forward as I can before I start to round my back. We don't want any rounding. That's what's going to help fire up that glute. You got this. Tight core. Really squeeze that right glute as you come up. Squeeze. You got this. Squeeze it. This will give you that nice round booty. Here we go. Last 2. And 1. Nice job. That right leg's going to go forward. Left leg is going to go back this time. Lunge it down. Bring that knee up. Lunge it down. Bring that knee back up. Keep it going. You might have to stop and readjust your band. You got this. Keep it going. I'm lunging back and down. I'm not lunging over my front toes. Nice and slow and controlled. Last 2. Last 1. Nice job. We're going to go back to the deadlifts on the opposite side. Readjust your band if it fell out of place. We're going to ground into that left leg this time, and that right leg goes back. Hinging forward at the hips. You can have your hands on your waist, wherever you need them so that you can keep your balance. Core is nice and tight and engaged. Really squeeze that left cheek as you pull your body up. Squeeze it. We're not only working the buns here, we're working the hamstrings. Giving you that nice lifted booty. Nice job. Here we go. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. Nice job. Let's burn out that left leg. We're going to come right into the lunges. That left leg is first. Lunge it down. Bring that knee up. Lunge it back. Kick it up. Nice job. Nice and slow and controlled. Find that balance. You got it. Really kicking it back and reaching it up. Squeezing that left cheek. It's going to help stabilize our body. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. Nice job. Let's go back to the Russian deadlifts on the opposite side. Grounding into that right foot. This time, our left leg is going to go up and back. Out and in. Squeezing that right cheek. Really squeeze it to bring your body upright. This is going to make sure that when you bend over to pick something up, you pick it up with your legs and not with your back. Strong glutes is going to help relieve any low back pain because it's going to help support your body and not dump everything on that low back. Here we go. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. Nice job. Bring that right leg forward. That left leg goes back this time. We're lunging it down, kicking it up. Down and up. Down and up. Nice and slow and controlled. You got this. We're almost there. If you fall out of it, just come right back into it. It's all part of the process. You can't get better at it if you don't try. Here we go. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. Nice job. We're going to keep that band on. We're going to bring it right above the knees. We're going to take it down to the floor. Okay, so we're going to move into donkey kicks. This time we're going to take our left elbow and drop it onto the floor, and we're going to push the floor away with our right hand. This is going to rotate our hips open and target more of the side of the butt. So here we go. We're going to lift that right leg up in the air, 90 degrees, kick it up and down, kick it up and down. You want to imagine that you're trying to kick the ceiling with your foot. You're kicking straight up towards the sky. Kick it high. You should feel that resistance from that band. You're doing great. Feeling the burn in those buns. Here we go. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We're going to lay down on our left side. We're going to keep the bottom leg bent. The top leg is going to stay nice and straight. We're going to lift that leg up, move it backwards and down. Forwards, up, backwards, and down. Forward, back, down. You got this. You're making a little square with your heel. Lift up, back, down, forward. Up, back, down, and forward. You're leading with your heel. Notice how my toe's not pointing up towards the ceiling. I'm leading with my heel, so I'm kind of rolling my hip forward. That's going to target more of those glutes and less of the quads. You want to almost point your toe down towards the floor. You got this. Feeling that burn. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. Kick it back, down, and forward. Nice job. Let's come back up onto all fours. Core is nice and tight. We're going to drop down onto the right elbow this time. The left arm is going to be straight. We're going to push that floor away from us. Lift that left leg up nice and high. Kick it towards the ceiling. Bring it back down. Kick it towards the ceiling and down. Squeeze that left cheek as you lift that foot. Kick in the roof. You got this. Squeezing that glute. Slow and controlled. Really think about what you're doing when you're with your movements here. You got this. Bring it down and up. Here we go. Last 3. Last 2. and one. Nice job. Let's bring it down to the mat. Bending that bottom leg. The top leg is straight. Our toes pointing down, so let's roll that hip forward slightly. We're going to lift our foot up, kick it back and down. Forward, up, back, down, forward. You're creating a little square with your foot. Imagine that your heel is drawing a square. Notice how my toes are pointed down towards the floor and not up towards the ceiling. That's going to strengthen those glutes. We don't want to strengthen those quads today. That is another day. Here we go. Last 3. Last 2. Kick it back. And 1. Reach it over. Great job. Okay, coming back into our tabletop. We're going to drop onto that left elbow, straighten that right arm. Let's come back to those donkey kicks. We're going to kick it up towards the sky and down. Squeeze that cheek. We're creating resistance with that band. It's like adding weight. Really isolating those glutes. This is going to give you that nice, perky booty that you're looking for. Strong glutes help take the tension off of our low back. Really squeeze. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. Nice job. Let's come down onto our left side. Keep that bottom leg bent. Let's roll our hips forward slightly, lifting that leg up, back, and down. Drawing that square. Really squeeze those glutes the entire time. Take your finger, put it right there on your glutes. Is it fired up? It should be. Lift up, back, and down. Up, back, down. You got it. Up, back, and down. Last 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Let's come on to the other side. We're going to drop down to that right elbow. Our left arm is nice and straight. Let's lift that left leg up towards the sky. Kick it up and down. Squeeze that glute at the top. Really squeeze it up. Your gluteus maximus is the biggest muscle in your body, so you have to activate it. Really squeeze it. Kicking that heel up towards the sky. Kick that heel as high as you can. You got this. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Let's bring it down to our side. Keep that bottom leg bent. Our top leg is nice and straight. Let's roll those hips forward slightly. Kick that heel up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Nice work. Up, back, down. Up, back, down. Find that square. If you need to slow it down, slow it down. Make sure that your motions are nice and controlled. Slow movements make for great muscle building. Here we go. Last 3, last 2, and 1. Nice job. We're going to come back to all fours. This time we're going to bring our leg out straight to the side. So I'll come forward so you can kind of see what I'm talking about here. Our knees are right underneath our hips. Our hands are nice and grounded. We're going to ground into our hands. Make sure that you're putting equal weight into your right and your left, and then we're going to lift the right leg up towards the sky. Lift it out and down, out and down. I call this one the fire hydrant. You got this. Lift that leg and lower. Lift and lower. You got this. You should feel that left side. It's stabilizing, so it's firing up. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We're going to lay on our left side again. This time we're going to bend both knees. You can place your hands on the floor. You can rest on your elbow. We're going to keep the feet together, but then I'm going to lift my top leg, so I'm going to pivot that foot. So bringing the legs together and apart, like a little clamshell. Open and close. Really squeeze that glute. Find that glute. Is it firing up? Really squeeze it open. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We're going to come to the fire hydrant on the opposite side. Hands underneath the shoulders. Feet hip width distance and knees hip width distance apart. Let's lift that left leg up and down to the side and back down. You got this. Your booty should be burning by now. Really squeeze and lower. Squeeze. We're working all the different muscles of the glutes today. The glute max, the glute min, the glute medius, our piriformis. All those muscles make up our glutes. That booty. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Nice job. We're going to lay on the opposite side this time. Knees together. We're going to lift open and close. If you want to make this harder, slide that band closer towards your knees. Open and close. Oh yeah, that's tough. Lift up and down. Up and down. Do you feel that booty right here? Firing up. You got this. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Let's come into that tabletop position. Hands underneath the shoulders. Core is nice and tight. That's very important. We're going to lift that leg out and down. Out and down. Squeeze that core. Squeeze those glutes. Last 5, 4, 3. When we finish, we're going to hold 2 and 1. Hold it out. Hold, hold, hold. And down. Nice job. Let's come down to our left side. Bring that band closer to your knees for more of a challenge. Closer towards your hips to make it a little bit easier. Ready? Out and in. Out and in. Stack those feet. And open. Really squeeze those glutes. We're almost done. You're almost there. You got this. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Let's switch to the opposite side for our fire hydrants. Hand underneath the shoulders. Let's go. Leg out and in. Core is tight. Squeeze it up and in. You got this. Last 5. Last 4. You guessed it. At the end of this, we're going to hold it. Last 2. Ready? Let's hold. Hold, hold, hold. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And down. Nice job. Last exercise. You got this. Stack those feet. We're going to open and close. Open the legs and close. Really firing up. Burning it out. Almost done. You got this. Here we go. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Go ahead. Slide that band off. You earned it. We're going to stretch out those glutes, so take that right leg up high, cross it over, sit up nice and tall, feel a stretch in those glutes that we just worked. Make sure you drink lots of water today. Stretch it out even more if you can and you have time. Once again, my name is Valerie here at MaxFit. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.